Okay. So, as you may or may not know, I am working on a story about the speeding issue on College Station Road, and you reached out to me on Instagram and let me know that you got pulled over. So can you just start off by what day did you get pulled over?
It was November 17th.
Of 2018?
2018, yes ma'am.
Okay, and could you explain the type of day it was, the weather, was it at night, was it a weekday?
It was a Friday night. I was on the way to a probate, so I mean the weather was good. It was almost nighttime.
Okay.
It was day, like sunshine, like it wasn't raining.
Okay.
Traffic wasn't heavy. It was light traffic.
And could you tell me step by step how you got pulled over?
Okay, so I got off the highway on a College Station. I made a left.
And is that exit 6 or what exit?
7. Exit 7, made a left, headed towards ECD. As I went through the light, he was getting off the loop and I was going through the light, and he pulled me over into like ECD.
Okay. And then, like what did he say when he pulled you over?
He asked me, "Hey, how are you doing?" And then he said, "You know why I pulled you over?" I said, "No, sir." He said, "You were speeding." And then he said I was going 62 in a 45. I had no idea the speed limit was 45 on that road. I wasn't going 62 either because I had just got off the highway. So there's no possible way I was going 62.
How fast do you think you were going?
Max 50.
50?
So I feel like I was targeted in this situation.
And why do you feel that way?
Because of the type of car that I drive.
And what type of car do you have?
A white Dodge Charger.
Did the officer immediately turn his lights on when he got behind you, or?
He turned his lights on before he got behind me.
Before. Okay.
So like he turned his lights on when he was in line to get off the loop.
Okay. And did he mention using a radar or
He did.
a speed monitor? No?
He did.
Okay. So you said that you are familiar with the speed limit in that area, but are you familiar with the speed limit further down?
I am not. I'm not familiar with the speed limit anywhere on that road. He just said it was 45.
Okay, so if I told you that on down the road it's 35, how do you feel about that? Do you think that that's realistic?
I think that it would be more considered as a speed trap.
Okay, and why do you say that?
First, because the speed limit isn't very visible. Like there are not signs like speed limit is such and such. And the way the road is set up, it's like a 2-lane, 3-lane road. The 2-lane roads are normally 45 or 55. So to have it at 35 is like setting people up to get speeding tickets.
And how often do you normally drive on College Station?
Probably like 3 or 4 times a week.
And was that your first time getting pulled over for speeding?
Yes.
Do you remember the officer's name that pulled you over?
I do not.
Can you describe him?
He was probably like 5'9". He had brown hair. He's Caucasian male.
Do you remember how much your speeding ticket was for?
It was $160.
And did you take it to court and fight it, or did you just pay it?
I went to a defensive driving course, which I ended up only paying $40 for the course.
Okay, and how did you find out about that?
A prior ticket.
Was it in Athens or?
No.
Okay. So, with all that being said, do you think that the traffic stop was fair to you?
I don't.
Okay.
I feel like I was definitely not speeding. I feel like it was more of it's the end of the month kind of thing. We're getting towards the end of the month. And it was like, why not pull him over? Like, I don't know.
Okay. So, do you still travel on College Station Road?
I do.
And what do you do differently now?
I'm more aware of my surroundings on College Station. More aware of my speed.
And being more aware, do you see a lot of officers sitting out to the side?
It's certain times of the day, yeah.
And what times of the day?
I say like right after 4 when Ramsey starts opening and it becomes like a heavier traffic area. And then at night.
Would you like to see the speed limit change on College Station? And if so, what would you think would be the ideal speed limit for?
I feel like right there by ECV, 45 is good enough because like it's pedestrians across the road and stuff still, so 45 is decent. But down the road, if it's 35, I think it should be 45. If not raised to like 55, because it's a 2-lane road and it's like open road, like it's not much pedestrian crossing.
Okay. So you think it should just stay 45 or even spike up to 55?
Right.
Okay. And that is it. Thank you.